Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if that's new. We have a different video for me today. I'm calling myself out. We're sat in my living room, so sorry if it's a bit echoey. Can't currently use my library the way that I wanted to use it because that's Cookie's safe space for now. So while we're getting him used to me in the home, his bed and everything's in there, so I don't want to disturb him when he's chilling. We're doing this in my living room. So there are currently, let me just, 1, 2, 4, I think 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 books. More than I expected there to be, more than I thought there were. I've got a confession to make, guys. I subscribed to a subscription box and haven't read any of the books. And this may seem like the norm for a lot of people. But I was so excited about this box. It's called the Butterfly Book Club box, and all the books are indie published, and I was like, absolutely fabulous. I hadn't at the time seen any subscription box that published that did specifically indie subscriptions. They also have a Hive, which is similar to the shop and things that Fairy Loot do, which sell additional editions, sometimes special editions, sometimes standard of other books. And they have a fantasy romance box, but I think that's just paperbacks, and then they have the fantasy box. And I have read not a one of these. I got most of these from the subscription box, did I? I got all of these from the subscription boxes, apart from one I just bought from the shop that she has. But I've realised that I've missed the sale for the second one, but luckily for me, the first couple of, actually no, two, sorry. Two. Is it? I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, there's a few that are not special editions that I know of, or they're not as special with like the sprayed or stenciled edges and that kind of thing, because like any other box, it started off with just hardback editions with maybe like a book plate or a little bit of like cover, different like naked cover, that kind of thing. But I really enjoy this box, like getting this box every month. I'm hoping that I enjoy the books. So this is me. We're going to make this a series. Are we going to try and read a couple of these books in each vlog? Possibly. I have realised that I am more of a mood reader than a TBR setter, which is why I've been doing sort of like reading plans type of situations. And I feel like the way that I've been doing my TBR reading plans this year has been a better way of me doing it than last year. So I think I'm going to stick to this, but I do want to create some structure within my reading alongside my book clubs I have with Chels, which is It's All About Fantasy Book Club. We are no longer going to be doing the book club for the podcast when this comes back in 2025. So this will allow me to have some structure to my reading alongside allow myself to mood read. So if I set these as part of my TBR each month going forward, this should get read. So without further ado, without me rambling on at you anymore, I will preface this by saying I probably won't read the synopses because there's 14 of them, and also I can't remember what a lot of these are about because obviously I read the synopsis when they came through, and then, you know, some of these have been on my shelf for 12 months. Anyway, this was one that I just bought from the shop, and this is called Swan Song by Robin Clement. And this is one of the ones that just has the under, like, naked cover. It doesn't have any spreads or anything. This was my first book that I bought alongside the neighbour's dog has decided to bark. Thank you for that. This is one I decided to buy alongside my first or second box that I got. And I just loved the look of the cover. Very gothic, very dark, very like my son. Bear with. Apologies about that. Dog started going off. Door went. chaos in the household. So these are also in no particular order because I've stopped taking them off as I put them on the shelves, and I've gone in order of like no sprayed edges, just sprayed edges. So this isn't necessarily the same month, the order of the months I got them, if that makes any sense. Next up we have the Celestials by Bianca K. Gray. This is another one that doesn't have any spreaders, but the under dust jacket, the naked cover, is very pretty. Also with the monthly box there comes like a read along. I have thrown some of the prompt cards away for these ones, but each month you get prompt cards, and if you want to do the read along with the other people that get the book at the same time, you can do. Actually in this one the prompt cards are still in there, but yeah, I have left the prompt cards in the box because when I read them there's a little bit of a challenge to myself. I will also go through all the prompts and answer the questions, which I think will be a cool little, I say cool little addition to just reading. But yeah, that's the Celestials. The Ascendis Chronicles. So there's going to be more books by this author. One thing I do need to watch out for is when she puts books, like sequels, on the shop. Because I keep missing them. So, and a lot of these indie books to start with, the first couple that I received, they didn't have hardback standard versions. So the standard versions that go out to the wider public are generally paperback editions. There's only some of these that you can actually buy standard hardcovers of. So yeah, I'm gonna change the battery now because it's flashing. Sorry if the angle's changed again. Why is it the first time in forever? For the first time in forever. That I decided to do a sit down video. Do I get so many interruptions? It's not on. Anyway, next up we have The Bear and the Rose by E.K. Larson Burnett. This is another one where it's just the naked cover. I think with this one we also got a signed bookplate, because the first couple we got I don't think had signed bookplates, but yeah, there was a signed bookplate in here. And you got a bit of artwork and you get a bookmark that fits the theme of the book each month as well. So in the boxes you do also get an additional little item. I will show you what I got this month when I get to the bottom of the stack, but I think that's pretty cute. It's nothing massive. I say massive, I think this one's for the reading journal. We've had a tote bag. So it's a useful item, but you get item, a bit of artwork, bookmark and the book. So yeah. Next up is another, oh, this is a matte cover, beautiful. Twisted Bonds by Caitlin De Ruin. I am really sorry if I mispronounced that. This is one of the slightly chunkier ones, and also has the naked cover. Stunning, absolutely stunning. This one, I think, yeah, this also has the prompt cards in the book, and I think this is part of a series as well, but I need to get my eye for book 2 of this if I enjoy this. We then have Titan's Nest by T.D. Orell. This is another one that has that, and I've seen, does it have a, yes it has the bookplate. I have seen that this author has also done like a stop motion little mini movie thing, like trailer thing for his book, which is really interesting and it makes me more intrigued to want to pick this up. But again, all these I think are all first in a series, so I have 14 potentially new series that I'm going to be reading book ones from, and if I like them all, God help my bank account. I tell the God help my bank account. This was the first book I received, and I think it was I think I signed up to this for like their first box as well. So this was the first book they ever did, which let me double check. Did they actually do signed book plates to start with? Oh yeah, they did. They did do signed book plates. But this is marked. No, it's carved. I missed the shadows. This is one of the ones where I've missed the book 2 for. But with this one, you can get the hardcover as standard. But I don't know if it will have this bit underneath it. But this artwork is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. But the actual hardcover that's just standard is like 30 quid. So if I do really enjoy this book, I will obviously get the sequel. But yeah, we shall see. We are then going to move on to the books that have a bit more about them, like aesthetic wise. And first up, we have Gods and Monsters by Xavier James. The book 2 of this is already on her shop, so when I get paid, I do want to get this because it goes so well with book 1. This one that's the outside cover, that is the spreaders, and I do love that they've got that stenciled on there. And then underneath, this one is a beast of a one. I absolutely adore this. I am hoping that I really love the story as well, because it's stunning. We next have, I think we only received this one last month, The Sword and Shadow and Deceit by Lucinda Dark. This one, I love this blue. And then, sorry if you don't like spiders, but there we go. The edges are beautiful. And then this one actually has end papers. I think the front and back are the same. Let me double check. Yeah, the front and back are the same. But then they also have, again, sorry if you don't like spiders, but look at this. Look at it. Can you... I like, oh god. If these are really not good, I'm going to be so upset, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy with that one. The other one we have is this just has sprayed edges, no stencils, but it's pinky purple. It looks more pink on camera, but it's more like a purpley colour. And it's Spindle of Sin by Candice Robertson and Amber Ardwell. This doesn't have end papers, but this does have, once again, and absolutely, this is actually quite a bright pink on camera, and it doesn't do it justice, to be honest. It's kind of like it's more of a deepy purple. The King of Sin Doesn't Beg. I think some of these do sort of like lean towards a fantasy romance as well, because there is one that's coming up that's called Make Me. So next up we have Arrival of the Hearts by Sonia Odette. This one, please friends, what the fuck. And this also has some absolutely beautiful end papers. Again, I haven't been showing you the bookplate signage, but there is a bookplate sign on there. And then I love the green and pinky purpley foiling. The back, again, you can tell by the title this is more fantasy romance, but the back says, do you want that? Do you want me to ruin you? Do I? Questions. Do you want me to ruin you? The question that every girl wants to hear. Speaking of books that I think are going to ruin me, this is Make Me by Kel Carpenter and Ariella Jane. I just hit myself with the book. So this is... Look. The edges. The back. And doesn't have end papers. I nearly died when I saw this. Look. Look at that. She wanted to see me as the villain, so be it. I'd be the villain, and she could be the saviour. That gives me Greek mythology, but then that gives me like death. So I don't know. We did also get an alternate cover for this, and you can't really see it, but it is just like a black gloss, which I'm not a fan of. So I'm just gonna keep the standard cover. But we're down to the last three. And this, when I first saw this, this gave me Once Upon a Broken Heart vibes. And it's called A Cursed Kiss by Jenny Hickman. And this gives me very much Princess Cinderella Sleeping Beauty vibes. Is it about that? I don't know. Again, no end papers, but Butterfly Book Club are killing it with the foiled naked covers. Just, I can't pick any other words other than, say it with me, stunning. Absolutely stunning. And this on the back says, no one deserves eternal torment for a mistake made a long time ago, and it had taken me far too long to realise that even cursed monsters deserve forgiveness. Oh God. I'm praying to the book gods that these books are good. And this reminds me of, obviously it looks like it's a Cinderella retelling, but Whitney Dean, for some reason that name rings a bell, and I think she's that woman on YouTube that was doing like the princess rap battles, and I think she's a singer. I don't actually know. There isn't an author thing in the back of this, so I need to find that out. But this, my friends, is a thickums with beautiful stenciled edges, and it's called, I didn't tell you what it's called, Rise of the Cinder Fae. So I feel like it's a mixture of Fae and Cinderella. Whatever gave me that idea? I don't know, friends. I don't know. But this is the naked cover. I'm not going to say the word, but you know what it is. You know what it is. And the final one that we received this month, that was actually, I received it this month, but it was actually last month's book, because it initially went to my old house, and then was at the post office for ages, and then has been redirected to moi. And this is Hidden Beneath the Embers by Faye Beck. And this is the darkness. I am the darkness. And then there's a sword. There's a sword. And then there are some end papiers. The front and back are the same. And then, as always, Butterfly Book Club box coming through with the naked covers. Let's go. That one is just the S word. And the back of it says, you know the devil can't resist a hunt, dearest. Is this going to be a dark face shit? I don't know. It's going to be dark shit anyway. So, I'm going to go put these back on my shelves. And I will speak to you all shortly. And you will see probably in my next video with my October reading plans video, where you will see 2 of these books being pulled. If you do like me and you want to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe, do all this good stuff. And if you're here and you want to let me know you're here, please leave a black heart, very much appreciated. Just enjoy whatever you're reading, watching or doing, and I will see you all very soon.